What's up, everybody? All right, we're still here doing interviews. This is going to be fun. We're down here in the lovely town of Gallatin, Tennessee at Linda Purrs Music Bash and Meet and Greet. And this is where you get to come down. You get to hear artists play on stage. You get to meet them, get your picture taken with them, autographs. If anybody wants their picture made with me, they're more than welcome to come in here or Caitlin or Julie or whoever, I don't care, and take pictures and have fun. And if you want to know anything about podcasting, I'm here also. So remember, all these shows are live. If you leave a comment, we will see them. And Caitlin, our producer, will read them, and she will actually, if they're interesting or nice enough or something, she might actually call them out on air. So you never know. Right, Caitlin? Just say right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we got everybody taking pictures and having fun. We're going to sit here and talk to Sisters J. And I want y'all to pay close attention. Okay. Elisabeth is spelled with an S and not a Z. That way everybody knows.
I have it on the screen too.
Yeah, I like it she's got it on the screen too. Cool.
I did spell it wrong at first. Forgive me.
It's okay.
And we got Lily here too. So y'all go on tour playing together.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sweet. So what you do?
What do I do?
You singing?
Yeah.
And she's singing?
Yeah, we sing together. And
y'all got the harmony thing going on?
Yeah.
I love the harmony thing. And what's weird is sisters tend to have better harmony, and brothers do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get different people that don't know how to do that crap, I mean,
it's really interesting, especially, I mean, it's genetics, our voices, our vocal cords. A lot of people can't tell the difference of who's singing what part and who's talking, especially over the phone. We sound like one person.
I was fixing to say, do y'all answer the phone for each other all the time?
We have done that before.
We pranked somebody one time. It was really funny.
We pranked a few people.
It was a group call.
Oh, it was fun.
I didn't order pizza. Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. That would be funny as I'll get out. Oh, Lord. So how did y'all, because we were talking before the show and y'all were talking about hopefully your brother goes into drums and comes on board too.
Yeah.
So how did that, I'm curious about this. How has all of this formed? What got it going? You know, because usually it's you. Because you're the oldest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're the instigator.
Yeah, no, she very much was.
Was she?
Yes.
I've always loved music, and I found such a love for it. Specifically when I was 11, I joined middle school band, and I still play clarinet. I love playing music. I loved learning to play the clarinet, so I wanted to learn more, just to see as many instruments as I could try to figure out how to play. And Mom, growing up, she said, if you can't express what's in here, dance it out, sing it out, write, do whatever you need to. And that was extremely instrumental. But in
really good advice too.
100%. And she's our manager now, our momager. It's really wonderful to have such a supportive team. But I started to write poetry around the same time of being 11 and 12, being in band and then joining choir. And then we've done musical theater for a long time. She started before I did. And that's really where we found our voice, our individual voices, just learning how to use them and
how to harmonize, especially like musical theater was a massive breakthrough for us. I feel like that's where we mainly found our voice and the ability to harmonize with others.
See, I thought y'all would have found the voice when like Mom called and y'all answered at the same time.
See, we do that now.
Yes, Mom. Yeah, that would be funny.
It has happened on occasion. Our producer laughs when it happens because he said, you guys just answered in harmony. How do you do that? It's just, we don't even, it's fun. And it's really helped our relationship as sisters as well, because when we were younger, we definitely fought. All siblings do. And it's just been really fun to share this with my sister because we don't get to do this with anybody else.
Well, say that's what I find funny because I had Diamond Dixie on the show, and they're sisters, and they've got a younger brother that plays guitar and everything, and goes out on tour with them and stuff. And it was amazing because I would ask one the question, the other one would answer. Or halfway answer, and then the other one was finish it all off, you know, and I was just like, wow.
That's what we do.
But I think that's a good thing because there's a lot of kids out there that can't stand their brother or sister and actually has no clue about anything that they even care about.
But whenever I hear stories like that, it just makes me sad because I can't fathom living that way, just with the relationship that we do have. And when I started to write songs, I started taking my poetry that I'd written, and I was self-learning guitar, and I was like, oh, let's just try to throw this together. And around that same time, my mom was starting to write children's books because this was when our little brother was like 2, 3-ish, and she was inspired by him, and so she wrote some children's books, and then her writing partner wrote 10 songs for the books, and then we recorded those songs in his studio, and that was
the first time we recorded anything.
That was kind of like what jump started the career of being in the studio in 2015. And Mom would go and do interviews about the book, and then we would come on and sing the songs, and it was really, really cool to have it very family oriented. And it's just really helped us gain so much experience to support our mom, and then her support us as well. And through that networking and then just continuing to write, we're like, hey, maybe we can do this. And it's been really, really cool to see it take off.
Have y'all started writing together?
Yes, actually, just within the last year, really.
And recently, this past year or two, I've written songs of my own, which I never have before. Because I write stories. I'm an illustrator, like outside of music. That's mainly what I do. But I was like, what if I wrote songs for my books? So I have some songs that are not what we write together, but I would love to perform them at some point.
You can still use it that way too, which is really cool.
See, I love all that. That is just like cool as shit, man.
I think so too. It's been a real blessing. It's really fun.
That is awesome. I love it. So what EPs, have y'all done an EP yet or a full album?
We are in the process of finishing our EP right now because we've put out 3 singles, 4 now because we just released a cover of The Wind Beneath My Wings.
Awesome.
That was really, really fun to put together.
Yeah, it was a good experience.
Yes.
Did y'all do it like the original, or did you put your own little spin on it?
Own spin on it.
Yes, it's similar to the original, but we put our own spin on it too.
Sweet.
It was really, really fun.
So I like it when people actually make the song theirs.
Yeah.
Anybody can get up there and sing it word for word like it is. You know, but when you put your own spin on it or do something a little bit different on it, it's more exhilarating to me.
I agree because it shows you what you can do. You can take one song and then somebody else can make it entirely different, but it can still have the same message there. And it's really cool.
You know, and you put the body language into it and everything else, like in a video or something, and people actually feel it differently. It is wild how you can do all that.
I agree.
Right, Mom?
So cool.
Yes.
Okay. Mom said okay. Yeah. What is the story behind that song? There's a story behind it? I got to hear the story.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody wants to hear the story.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yes. And I don't have all of the details in my brain, so my mom may have to help me 100%. But it means so much to so many people. And I know it's reminded me when I was in middle school, I wrote a poem for my mom called The Wind Beneath My Wings because we've always felt that she and also our father, but like she's the wind beneath our wings to help take us where we are today. We wouldn't be where we are or who we are today without her.
Right.
And so there's also like that very personal component to it. But then we've done a few radio interviews, and we love Kevin McDonald out of Seattle. Yes. I'm so bad with names. And
It's okay. I'm terrible.
But
you notice it's wrote down over there, right?
But he is such a wonderful person, and we've been on his radio, Positive Talk radio, a few times, and he has just been so supportive of us, and we want to support him in any way we can. But he said he loved that song, and he wanted to hear us do our own version of it, and so he paid for the mixing and the recording of it and the session and everything, so we could do it, and so he could put it on his radio station and use it for Positive Talk radio, and it's just been such a wonderful blessing.
I like the Positive Talk radio. I like that.
It's really nice.
I missed out on another name. There I go.
It's just really, it was really, we were taken aback that somebody wanted us to do that and to commission us on a song. It's the first time that's ever happened, and it's just like I still get like very emotional about it because it's just so cool that somebody wants to hear us do that and to use it, and we can use it for other people, and really, really cool.
Very much.
I love that stuff. It's good stuff.
I agree.
Anything that makes you feel, you know. I love anything that'll make you feel.
Me too.
Of course, there's times I don't want to feel anything, but
I've been there many times.
Yeah, well,
No, we all have.
Everybody has.
It's just life.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Welcome. It's just life.
Just life.
So who's been your biggest? I'm asking a question that I usually don't ask, but I'm just genuinely curious with the family dynamic and everything. Mom more of an influence or dad more of an influence?
On what specifically?
You and Lily and the brother. Who's more musical? Who's more music at the house? Mom or dad?
Mom.
Mom?
Yes. Well,
Mom was a dancer. She danced at Disney when you were 17? 16? Yeah. She was really cool.
She still is cool.
Yeah, you are awesome. You just still haven't taken us to Disney World.
When we going to Disney World, Mom? I want to go to the Star Wars stuff.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's all I want to go.
Yeah. Anywho, Mom also used to sing and stuff. She was also an actress and stuff. Dad did music too. He was the leader of drum corps.
He was captain of the drum line when he was in high school. So
I love a good drum line now. I'm telling you.
Carson definitely gets it from Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool to see him, our dad, and then playing the drums with his son, our brother. It's really cool to just kind of see things come full circle.
Just sat out on the back deck and watch them out march around the yard.
They haven't done that yet, but I would pay money to see it. I would.
I'm telling you, I mean, video it, put it on YouTube.
Absolutely. But,
the origin of the great drum off. Well, I mean, Elisabeth was talking about seeing how many instruments she could play. And we got the clarinet and we got the guitar. So what else are you doing?
I taught myself to play saxophone in middle school so I could join the jazz band because they wouldn't let clarinet in, which doesn't make sense to me because you can play really cool jazz on the clarinet, but that's besides the point.
Stoss was weird.
Hey, shush. And so I learned to play clarinet first and then saxophone, taught myself to play guitar, and piano, and I've taken lessons in college and things, and then vocal lessons as well, so I count that as an instrument for sure. And in undergrad I studied music education, and so through that I had to learn to play everything.
Awesome.
So I can teach it.
Yeah.
But the brass instruments were such a challenge for me, just being a reed wood instrument like at heart. But I love the French horn. I want to play more of that. And so there are so many out there. I'm not saying that I'm an expert by any means, but I enjoy it. It's really cool to see through an instrument.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head. And it spikes an interest in me with the background in musical instruments, theory, everything else. What's the basic type music that you do? Country?
Folkish.
Folkish?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. And the reason I asked another artist this last week, actually, I did a live stream with Paige King Johnson. And in school, she played saxophone. And I asked her this question, and I thought it was very humorous because when I did the CMA Fest, I did 48 interviews, and there was a lot of younger artists on that were incorporating a lot of old school instruments in new country, which I love.
Yeah.
One guy actually, in one of his songs, incorporated a mouth harp.
Really?
That's really interesting.
Cool.
So my question is, do you see yourself doing a song and incorporating clarinet or saxophone?
Yes.
Or, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Mom's been talking about that forever.
I've been wanting to.
I wondered why Mom was over there with her hand up. Yeah.
Yes.
I've been wanting to do a duet with me and Elisabeth because I play flute. At some point, just for some kind of song or performance.
Yes, I've been wanting to incorporate it just because she also plays the cello.
Awesome.
And piano, but not as much as she does.
Yeah.
But I just want to incorporate that because it's so unique, but you can make so much music and add so many different colors into it that way.
Yeah. Well, Sully Erna from Godsmack, he did his own little album. And if you look at the videos on YouTube, he has a cellist right out front. And that is one of the driving factors of his music away from Godsmack. It's more of a down to earth level, drums, cello, melodic, beautiful.
It's just wonderful. That's some of my favorite
and that's the stuff that I like. I mean, I think it's cool as I'll get out.
No, I agree because it's so authentic. It's what our hearts are drawn to. It's just it's really, really cool. Yeah,
it's real.
But I saw something somewhere that said that like different types of music resonate with different parts of the body. So like you can have really loud like rock music, which I also love, that it's just very much driven by like bass and low and it resonates with like a lower part of the body, like, or just in the chest. But then you have folk music and things that are, I guess, quote unquote higher, even if you have like say bass and stuff, but it resonates within like the heart cavity in the chest. And that just makes so much sense because you can love both things 100%, but it's like every
aspect of it is important.
Yeah, and then every culture also has some form of folk music. It's just really, really cool just to have authentic things like
that. Say I can tell you for a fact, back in my day in the schools and stuff, I was a metalhead. And that's because whenever I was out in my car, yes, Mom, I was drag racing, just but I'd be out drag racing or something, you know, and I'd have Judas Priest in, or Iron Maiden, you know, Run to the Hills, or I mean, it was just the driving guitar, the bass, the drums, it's
exhilarating.
Hey, it made me go 10 miles an hour faster. That's all I can say.
I have certain songs I can't play in the car for that exact reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because you get in that mood, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sorry, but did you ever see Wayne's World? You got to watch Wayne's World.
I'll put it on my list for sure.
Because in one of the parts of the Wayne's World, they're in Garth's car and they're playing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yes.
And when you get to the driving guitar part, I don't care who you are, headbanging is going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's got to.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I loved about that movie. And yeah, I did that. I love that.
Oh, me too. Absolutely. We still do that.
Yeah.
To that song specifically.
Yes, very much.
Y'all get in the car with Mom and she starts doing this stuff?
Sometimes.
It depends on what mood we're in, but like if we want to jam, we'll jam.
Yeah.
And it gets loud. And it's really fun.
Oh, yeah. It's a blast.
Oh, yeah. It's some of my favorite memories.
Oh, God. I could sit here and go through memory after memory after memory. But thank God most of my concerts I went to back when I was young was $12.50 a ticket.
Oh my Gosh, yeah.
That would be amazing today.
Hey, I seen Alice Cooper for $14.
Really?
Really?
Twice.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yo, I see ticket prices today, and I'm just like, what? You got to take out a small loan to go to a show.
I know.
I've only been
wild.
to like maybe 3 actual concerts in my life. She's been doing more than I have.
Yeah.
But they're always really cool experiences, but they're just so expensive.
I'm trying to drag her to more just because it's so fun to go see live music.
Yeah.
She really wants to take me to a Set It Off concert.
Yes. Listen, this is my favorite band. They were based out of Florida. They're alternative rock, and they've been around for 15-ish years now. I've been a fan for 10. But their concerts, the first time I went, the tickets were only $18. And I was like, yes, because it's just, ticket prices are so expensive. I mean,
through the roof.
Like, say, Taylor Swift, for instance, who's like, I can't do that.
No.
Not right now.
No. And, and I've got to say this because it's crazy. The last concert I went to was Rammstein down in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't hardly see the show before the daggum sea of cell phones recording it.
I know. I know.
It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you're downtown Nashville, there's people in the crowd taping people that are on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, whoa.
It's just such a different experience to see things that way. And like, I have been to many concerts where I do videotape because I want like memories, but also I try not to be on my phone because I want to be there and be present.
Yeah, be in the moment.
Yeah, because you look at all the fans, and I've been to several concerts that are the exact same way, just a sea of phones and everything. Now, I will say, last night I went to a concert in Green Hills. There's a vocal group out of the UK called Voces 8. And, they do all
different genre.
Yes. It's all a cappella, and it's just beautiful. And they gave a free concert last night, which was just insane. Talking about ticket prices.
Yeah.
It was full. There were no seats. People were sitting on the floor, but I looked around to see if anybody was videotaping, and nobody was. And I was like, that's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
To just be present like that.
Everybody be in the moment.
Yes. It just elevated the entire experience.
The thing I like the most is you see some rock concerts and stuff, see the video footage and stuff that they've actually put out themselves, and you see the crowd just getting with it. I mean,
actually being there.
Well, I mean, there's
I
some
love
mosh
those
pits
too.
and stuff too. But
yes, been there. I try to stay away.
I've yet to see a country mosh pit.
That would be very interesting.
Was that a wasp?
It's a stink bug.
Oh, figures.
It's on the window.
It's better than a wasp.
Yeah, I think
Probably came in with me. It probably came with me. Who knows? It's crazy. You scared of stink bugs?
I don't like bugs.
Hey, it's an old theater. There's bugs everywhere around here.
Yeah, I know. I've had to deal with old theaters before.
So where are y'all playing at?
So we played here today.
Well, I know that. But.
We're trying to play out more. We played a lot in Hendersonville where we live.
Okay. Well, y'all ain't that far away from me. So.
And we are trying to play over in Knoxville. There's a venue over there. I cannot remember the name of it right now. But oh yes, we do have a private event Monday night that we're
sweet.
Very excited for a music release party. We're very, very
awesome.
Excited. Coming in?
The county is putting it on.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Isn't the mayor going to be there or something like that? The mayor? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Very excited
Every
about
time
that.
somebody says something about the mayor or something like that, I immediately go to the Monopoly guy. I don't know why.
You so
The
right.
Monopoly guy.
You so right. It's like
I just go to there.
it's it's the guy with this giant mustache and a top hat and a fancy little suit, and it's
Don't
like
forget the monocle.
it's like some normal guy
And a
and
cane.
in a plaid shirt and jeans.
that's way overweight.
Absolutely. It's so interesting though. But we're very excited about that. We played at a lot of coffee shops, which I love doing that. Just 'cause you
Yeah.
meet a lot of really cool people there.
Well, it goes back to your folk type.
We play at we did it at the Fall Fest last
we
year
played
here,
in
and also
Gallatin.
the Spring Fest. It's just there's a stage set up just right around the corner during this event, and there's a bunch of tents and everything.
Yeah.
It's really fun to play at that event. We've done, like Elizabeth said, events in Hendersonville.
We played at a couple festivals, which has been really
it's
awesome.
been really fun.
So y'all got to get to the Strawberry Festival in Portland.
That would be fun. Right.
Yes, we're very.
We should have gave Mama a microphone. You know that?
Yeah, I know. Well, as our manager, she remembers more things than we do because we're also trying to remember school on top of everything else.
Oh, see, she got a microphone.
I can hear my mother.
Dun-dun, dun-dun.
I could do a song and dance. No I'm kidding.
Go for it. Somebody turn the camera around.
I used to do the can at Disney, so I could.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I might throw my back out. No, though.
Please, Mom, don't do that to yourself. I think I might cry.
I just think it's so cool.
I watched Moulin Rouge. I cried.
You cried at Moulin Rouge?
I cried watching the movie, The Moulin Rouge.
Why did you cry?
Because of the love story behind it.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
It was very deep and touching.
I've been wanting to watch that movie. I
We
haven't
have
seen
it
it
on
yet.
DVD.
We have it on DVD.
Yes, it's a good movie. It's a great movie.
have
This
it
whole
at the
time we've had it. That's that one song from the movie. What is it called?
Which one?
No.
Come What May?
You know, you have it on your playlist.
I know it's on my playlist. I listen to it all the time because it sounds awesome.
You do that too. I have a lot of movie songs on my playlist that I listen to. I just love them.
Are you ready?
Listen, I have this playlist. I have discovered now that it's 14 hours long. There's 230 something songs on it, and it's every genre you could possibly think of. There's a song by the Foo Fighters, and then there's like an orchestral piece called Affirmation right after it.
Mhm.
And then there's scores from movies. There's some musical songs on there.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that,
Oh no.
so mom raised us on classical music,
Uh-huh.
and we love everything of that genre, and so we love movie soundtracks. And
Yeah.
so we have but we both have these playlists that are massively long because they're just full of movie soundtracks.
They're just movie scores. So
we like to play this game called the soundtrack game where one of us holds the phone and presses shuffle and can see what's there, and the other one has an X amount of time to guess what movie it's from, and you get an extra point if you can guess the name of the title
and the composer and stuff,
and it's fun.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
I love
it's
that.
really fun.
Didn't mean to step on your toes.
No, it's fine. We're talking about the same thing.
Yeah, because when Moulin Rouge come out, Ewan McGregor and
it's Roxanne.
Yeah,
that's the name of the song. It's Roxanne.
Well, I know that one, Roxanne, but
that's the one I was thinking.
My big song that was in my head all the daggone time was "Come With Me,"
and
I was just like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah,
and it's just movie soundtracks. Risky Business, the movie, their soundtrack, a lot of that music was from Tangerine Dream, and it was all instrumental.
Interesting. It's really cool.
So that gives you something to look at later.
Yeah.
Listen to it because it's wild, and it's on oh shoot, I can't think of the name of the band. I'll think of it later. I'll think of it later.
Okay.
It's crazy. Hey, tell everybody where they can find y'all, because y'all were just a hoot, and I can't wait to see more from what y'all do.
Well, thank you. It's been really wonderful to talk to you today. Thank you for having us on. It's been really, really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I could get y'all up to the studio and we probably sat there for 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because we can talk for that long.
No, but we just enjoy talking to you. It's been really fun. You can find us on any streaming service. Just look up Sisters J. We're on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, etc. We're on Facebook, Sisters J Music. We have a page on there, and we put all of our upcoming events on there.
Sweet.
You can find the links to our TikTok and our Instagram as well, Sisters J.
And at the bottom of our website, you can find where to contact us for any events and stuff.
I always get this one wrong. It's sistersj.com. Hey, Mom.
Mom.
The website.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Hi. sistersj.com.
Thank you.
sistersj.com.
Because I always mix that one up with the Facebook, because the Facebook is Sisters J Music,
right?
But the website is sistersj.com.
Yeah, and that's Sisters J with the letter J, not like JAY, just the letter J.
Yes, and you can find our bios on there, our upcoming events, past things, links to our YouTube channel, and other things like that.
Yeah,
all the fun stuff.
Yeah, all the bells and whistles.
It's weird though that you have to do music on some of them, because like on the David Bradley show, I got the .com.
Yeah.
I got the Facebook. When I went to Instagram, it wouldn't let me have that. I had to change it to podcast.
Interesting.
That's weird.
So it's David Bradley Podcast.
Interesting.
But yet,
you know,
TikTok,
social media is weird. So
yeah, it is. It's a double-edged sword.
Very much.
If I could do away with it, I would. Don't ask me. They've been going up and down the street all day. It's crazy stuff. All right, we're going to get out of here. Tell everybody bye. And y'all look up Elisabeth and Lily at Sisters J on the Facebook and all that other crazy stuff. And we appreciate you being on.
Thank you for having us.
All right. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Everybody, y'all come down to Gallatin, hear these people get on stage and play and have fun, meet and greet, and do some handshaking and some picture taking. It's a lot of fun. All right. See me more later. Love you. Bye.